Great.
Tell me about working with Jeff. Was that a goal that you've had in your career to work with Jeff?
I mean, awkwardly, weirdly enough, it was a weird goal in the back of my head. I mean, one of the first scripts I was given was a script that he was attached to, well, I mean, not one of the first scripts, but once I moved to LA, I was given the script to Door on the Floor, and you know, I read it, but they had just cast that role that very day, you know, but I mean, seeing the film, I didn't want to be in that. I thought everybody did fantastic. I would have messed it up, you know, but he's so good, man. He's such a brilliant person, and to be able to work with him, it's just so inspiring. He's a person that's inspired by all aspects of life, of literature and music and philosophy and spirituality, and I am as well. And to be able to go through this journey with him, I felt so fortunate and lucky.
Well, tell me about marrying those off-camera and real-life values and instances with the father-son relationship of your characters in the film.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I mean, you know, TronLegacy is really a story of a son in search of his father. You know, Kevin Flynn disappeared when Sam was, you know, 7 years old, and then he went to live with his grandparents, and then his grandparents ended up eventually sort of passing away with time, and you know, there's a lot of abandonment issues kind of going on, and then there's a lot of unanswered questions. So when Alan Bradley comes by with the keys to send him to Flynn's arcade to, you know, investigate on this page, you know, it's at the brink of when Sam's already, you know, he's almost given this up. You know, it's been so long, I mean, and he goes down and gets zapped into this world now that was a myth. It was a bedtime story growing up, and now he's found out that his father actually did it. And now you got your obstacles to overcome to survive and to complete your objective, which is to get to the father, and your overall objective, which is to bring him home and to have the family you never had, to have the relationship you never had, and yeah, that's the story.
Talk to me about how the technology that was in play to make this. How did you work with that to achieve your character and to get what you wanted to get done?
Well, it's I'm not the most technologically driven person, you know, so that was the first, you know, obstacle. Wearing these suits is very unique. To wear something that's so to showcase something that's so first of its kind, you know, that was special. I mean, these suits were ½ an inch of foam rubber, and cables to the lights would run straight through the middle of the foam, and you know, and these lights, paper thin, were the first of their kind, and you know, the suit was created. We had to be cyber scanned, and the suit was completely formulated by every shape and curve of our bodies. So, you know, that's, you know, different as well. And sometimes every morning it could take 2 to 2.5 hours to get the suit on. But you knew that anybody would kill to put on this suit, man. So everything, you adapt to everything like that with time. In terms of the technology of the discs and the light bikes, those are different obstacles, you know. But I just felt so lucky to be a part of this film, and to be a part of Joe Kosinski's directorial debut, man. I mean, I just feel he's the next visionary genius of our time, and you know, from being in TronLegacy, I'm the one screaming, you know, afterwards that I was just in a Joseph Kosinski film, man. And when I watched it for the first time yesterday morning, I walked out and I didn't know the words to describe it, really. And there was undoubtedly nothing to compare it to, and I thought that was the best part about it. You know, I felt very lucky to be a part of this.